Alright, welcome back everybody to another Dragon Ball Super video here with Kyle Chris, and I know it's been a few days. If you guys seen my community post, currently have COVID, so that's pretty fun. I've been out now for like 3 or 4 days, and just starting now to feel better, thankfully. So I missed a lot of the reveals, especially all of the rest of the red reveals and some of the black reveals. So hopefully I'll be able to put out those videos pretty soon. But while I was doing that, I've been thinking about this red Goku leader and how this Universe 7 deck would kind of come about. So I went about it and sort of made just a brief overlook of what I think the list and how the list would actually run. So we're gonna go over kind of a deck profile for the list, and once I actually get the deck in my hands come March, I will revisit this leader and show you guys whatever deck video I'm going to be making, because I do play red a lot now, so I will be making, definitely going to be making this leader. So before we go into the actual deck, we're going to go over what the leader does. That way everyone has an idea. So Son Goku Supreme Warrior, permanent on both sides. You cannot send cards from your drop to your warp, meaning you can't run Draw Apes, you can't run Overwhelm, which is a very weird thing to do, but it does make sense because of how the deck actually has to operate. You do need to have sparking in order to even do half of your skills, actually probably 70% of your skills. Front side auto, when this card attacks you draw one, and then activate main burst 3, you get to draw one card. You basically burst 3, draw a card, and then you choose a card in your hand and discard it. So essentially you're a burst 4 leader, which is pretty cool. Awaken, if your leader is 4 or less, and if your life is at 4 or less, or you have 7 or more Universe 7 cards in the drop, you may draw one and restand one to flip over. And on this side, activate main, draw one, then place up the 3 cards from the top of your deck in the drop area. So now you can choose if you want to burst. And activate main, sparking 20, add up to 1 mono red Universe 7 card from your drop area to your hand, and then negate the skill for the game. So once per game, you can grab any Universe 7 card that's mono red, which is going to be the majority of this deck, right? You have so many cards that you can actually grab from, and this is an incredible ability just to be able to grab anything from the drop area, because you are going to burst some of the stuff that you want to obviously add to your hand. Now, we'll go over the list here, and I believe it's a 52 cards. So we're just going to go over the cards first, and then we'll go over what the actual cards do. So, first card here is going to be Son Goku, Sign of Majesty. Mastery, this is one of your counterattack cards. I believe this is a counterplay. When you play it, you choose one of your opponent's battle cards, 15k power or less. You choose one of your opponent's battle cards and negate by 15k for the turn. And if that power level reduces to 0, you get to draw a card. So it could be a removal and a draw, which is pretty cool. Next one is going to be, I keep clicking stuff here. Golden Frieza. This is your 19k dual attack. And you can play them out if you have, I believe it's 5 or more Universe 7 cards in the drop. You play it out for 1. And when he's played, if you have Sparking 7, he gets dual attack, but when you play him, he negs a battle card by 15. So you play him out for 1, you neg something by 15, and then if you have Sparking 7, which you should, you can then play him out and then swing twice, which is very, very powerful. We're going to go over that card in a second here. We have Surprise Attack, Gohan, and Son Gohan Ultimate Essence. These are 2 cards from different sets. This is from the Prince Vegeta, or the SS Blue Spirit Boost Vegeta starter deck. This is from, set 13? Is it 13, 14? One of those 2. We have Universe 7 Unify, which is, we run 3 of that. The boss monster of the deck, which is Son Goku Ultra Mastery. There. The other 1-drop battle card in the deck, Android 17, for the universe's survival. We run 4 of that. 4 of the SS Blue Vegeta for the universe's survival. 2 Kaiokens. 4 Son Goku Divine Presence. 1 SS Blue Vegeta Spirit Mentor. 3 Tien Shinhan Desperate Multiform. This is technically the secret rare. I just added this, which is going to be the Unbridled Power. It's not actually on deck planet yet. 4 super combos, which are the backbone of Universe 7. 4 of the We Are Universe 7. 1 King Piccolo New Ruler. 4 Piccolo Jr. Unisons, and 3 Yamcha, giving us a total of a 54 card deck, I should say, sorry. So we're kind of go down the line here, just kind of talk about every card. Kind of play once per turn. You can play this and neg a battle card by 15, as I said. It reduces it to 0, you get to draw the card. We already went over this card, you can draw, and like I said, it's a 5 cards, or 5 or more Universe 7 cards in the drop. Now, which means they have to have the Universe 7 tag. So, as you see here, almost every card in this entire deck, excluding this extra card here, Yamcha, Piccolo, We Are Universe 7, and this guy here, the King Piccolo New Ruler, all are going to have the Universe 7 tag, which means our entire deck is kind of synergistic, right? We can grab any of these cards back from the drop, except for these last cards here. So, Son Gohan is great. He searches out our Unison, as well as searching out any Universe 7 card that is 4 or less, which is going to be every single battle card in the entire deck, excluding New Ruler, Yamcha, and of course the boss monster, which is pretty cool. And the secret rare, of course. Universe 7 Unified. This is a negate that also negs a battle card by 5, and if your leader is a mono red Universe 7, you can activate it for free. And that's a limit activate battle. You can activate it to activate battle once, which is a spirit boost for free. You choose your leader or a Unison, and you give it 10k for the battle. So basically, you can plus 10 on top of your Unison here. You also can just plus your leader by 10, just to give you some extra combo power. Essentially, this is a 10k combo cost for free in this deck, as long as you have a Unison on board, which is pretty good. So boss monster here, it's a deflect, double strike, dual attack, once per turn, sparking 20. This card attacks, your opponent reveals their hand, you choose 1 card with energy cost of 7 or less from it, and discard it. So, I believe what this card means, because it's saying 7 or less, you can choose, you should be able to choose any card in their entire hand, except for their secret rare. Now you should be able to choose Unisons, I believe, because it's a card that's 7 or less, and you go by specific cost, I think, for Unisons. I would assume you'd be able to grab Unisons. If not, I mean, you can't, but I do think there's probably a terminology for it to possibly work for Unisons, but we'll find out. But if you can, it's pretty cool. If not, you can still grab almost any battle card in their entire hand, any card in their entire hand, and this stops them from being able to use just about anything, right? Outside of a negate, but you can look through their hand and pull any single card out, and that's incredibly powerful. Also, just hand knowledge is great too, especially for a red deck. This is the first time we've actually ever seen this for a red deck, outside of the you have Crown. You have a few other cards that do it, but like being able to do it on this level, 7 or less, is pretty remarkable. Activate main, you play it out for 4 red, and if you have 10 or more Universe 7 cards in your drop area, you play the card from your hand. You choose all your opponent's battle cards and neg them by 35k, and you cannot play non-red battle cards for the turn, which doesn't matter. We play nothing but red. Moving on to the other 1-drop, which we run a 4 of, the Android 17. It's a double strike, the Sparking 7. If you have Sparking 7, it gets double strike. You play it out for 1 if you have 5 or more Universe 7 cards in the drop area. And when this card attacks, you search top 3, add up to 1 mono red Universe 7 card to your hand, and then place the rest of them at the bottom of your deck in any order. Basically, it's just a 15k double strike that draws you a card every turn. Very, very powerful, and it's not once per turn. Yeah, you can only play one of them per turn, but if you play one the first turn, you play another one the second turn, and you swing them both, it's just a +2. And it's double strike. This card is insanely good. It's insanely good. The other 4-drop that we're running is the SS Blue Vegeta, Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, and this guy is technically a 2 cost if you have 10 Sparking 10, and your leader is a monocolor Universe 7 card, which is going to be basically work with any Universe 7 leader, which is pretty cool. When this card is played, you draw a card and you choose 2 of your opponent's battle cards, ignoring barrier, minus them by 15k. This card is insane, right? Being able to play this guy for 2 and then just neg 2 battle cards by 15, ignoring barrier, is mind blowing. This is gonna be able to give you work in any matchup, blockers. You think of the yellow matchup with Poutine. It gives you so much, and it's a 20k deflect crit, so it's gonna hit the board regardless, and then neg 2 things 15k. That's just, it's incredible card. These next 2 cards don't really need too much talking, but they are Universe 7. The SS Blue Kaioken here, which is your board wipe, also 20k or above, 25k or above removal, or 25k or lower removal, ignoring barrier. And then you have another combo piece, your Son Goku Divine Presence. This is basically Red's version of Raider's Warcry, right? You have to combo, you have to have 3 more energy and 2 or more red battle cards in the combo area. When you combo with this, you tap 2, activate battle, play it. When you play this card cannot be removed from your board during your turn. It also has deflect, and it's got 20k dual attack. Comes into play, gives something 5k when it swings. You can bottom deck a skillless card and then give itself 5k for the turn. So technically you can give itself 10k, but you generally give the card that's attacking the 5k. Just makes the most sense, right? We don't run a skillless package in this deck currently, although in the future we may add 1 or 2 skillless cards. I do have a skillless idea I want to try. We may add a few in there just so we can recur them back into the deck. Another one is when you have 2 or more cards, you can activate battle and play out Surprise Attack Gohan, which he negs the battle card by 10. He's also just a 20k body for 1 energy, which is pretty good. Gohan, we already talked about. You can draw anything 4 or less, or your Unison, and then if you combo with a red skill, you can draw a card. So this is also why we want to do this, so we can get some extra draw power out of this guy here. Spirit Mentor is a 3-drop. It's basically it's to help remove 1 battle card, right? You play this down for 3 and you neg 1 battle card, 30k, ignoring barrier. Very, very powerful. Also has a spirit boost effect when this card is in rest mode. When your opponent attacks your leader, you may have it get 5k for the battle, basically meaning this card can grant your leader 5k for the battle, which is very, very powerful. Just an extra 5k combo power, which is just really good. Who doesn't want, free 5k combo power, right? Now Tien Shinhan is an interesting one, right? So the idea with this card is we don't run the Android 17 from the set, the one where you play from your hand, you draw a card, and you can mill it to play it out. I don't think that card's good. I think I saw my reveal video. I think the card's actually really bad, at least the way that I'm looking at it. So I tried to find a different 1-drop that allows me to draw. There wasn't a lot, but I did find Tien. And this card is just when this card's played, draw a card. It's pretty good. And then when you can tap 2 colorless on your opponent's turn, when you combo this card from your battle area, you can play 4 multi-tokens, which are basically you play 4 10k bodies that all have 5k combo cost, right? It's basically like a Boonie. It's pretty cool. A lot of times you may not do that, but just being able to play this guy on turn 1 just to give you a turn 1 play, if you don't have Gohan, it's pretty good. Just a solid draw 1, right? Not too bad. This here, SS Blue, this is the Unbridled Power, which is the new secret rare. This is it is a deflect triple strike ultimate that can also gain dual attack if you have Sparking 25, and you play it out for 4 red. And when you play this, you choose this, you choose one of your opponent's leaders, and it gets minus 5k for the turn, which is absolutely nuts, right? This basically sets you up for your kill turn. You can activate main, remove this card from the game, choose all of your opponent's battle cards in unison, ignoring barrier, place them in their owner's drop area, and then place one of your opponent's life in the drop. So basically, it's a 4-drop board wipe that also burns your opponent for a life. But before that, you can swing twice for 40k triple strike. Incredible card. This is probably the best printed red secret rare in the entire game. One of the best secret rares probably in the entire game. This card is insane. for 4 energy, it does what you would want a secret rare to do, right? And this is what everyone's going to be wanting, especially because of the art. This card will probably end up being a very, very expensive secret rare at some point. So if you do buy some boxes, hopefully you can get one, because this card is definitely going to be necessary. I don't think it's necessary to play, in this deck. It's definitely warranted to play this over things like Kai or Pan, because it's, you can grab it back from the drop. That's pretty important, right? So this card is extremely powerful, so you definitely want to try to get one of these if you're going to end up playing this deck. Like I said, you may not need it. You may not, if you don't have it, you can substitute it other secret rares, of course, but you definitely want to try and get that card. Backbone of U7, this is just a, I like this one a little bit better than the Frieza, mainly because it's Goku, and 2, you can combo with this card when you have 5 life, not 4. So it's a little bit of a better in that sense. I just a 1 life difference, I believe. I believe the Frieza is 4 life. Actually, Frieza may be sparking, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. So, that the Frieza actually may be better than if it's sparking. I don't remember exactly. I just chose Goku just because it's the first one that I thought of. We're not going to go over these back 3 cards here because we kind of know what these cards do right now. But We Are Universe 7 is a very interesting card. This is one of the only other extra cards we run in the deck, and this card has 2 different abilities. So the first one is you choose any Universe 7 card in your drop, add it to your hand, basically meaning you can add any of these cards back to your hand, or you can search your deck and play and grab 1 4 or less card from your deck, which is also very good. Basically meaning turn 1 you can play this, and then you can grab any of the pieces that you need, excluding this or these 3 here, from your deck. That way you have them. So you can go We Are Universe 7 first, grab this guy here, use your leader ability, burst 4, now you have 5 in the drop. So then next turn you can end up just playing this guy out here, or going into your Golden Frieza or whatever combination you're going to go into. But this just allows you so much consistency as a deck. Being able to just see everything, it truly is really, really powerful. I think the only changes we may make, maybe bumping down one of these cards here, maybe the Universe 7 here, maybe this here, to add some other things, considering like some other negates or skills cards in general. This is just kind of an overview of what the deck could look like going forward into the new set. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys like the deck. Let me know what you guys think of the concept down below. Feel free to put in any sort of ideas or opinions you guys have. Like I said, this is just kind of a broad view on how the deck will actually perform, and how it will look. But once we actually get into the set, I will reveal, the list that actually will be playing. Just, you have to play test and things like that. So, but this is just kind of an overview of what you guys can use to template and then build your deck off of. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.